Here on this March the 17th, 2021, and there is an ongoing severe weather outbreak over the deep south. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. And let me share tonight's Facebook Live to our First Alert Storm Team page. Thanks for tuning in here on this Wednesday night, this hump day, St. Patrick's Day, on YouTube streaming, or perhaps on Twitter via Periscope, or on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. So we have some rounds of showers and thunderstorms that will be on the way. Thankfully, locally, our risk of severe weather is super low. And I don't think we'll have enough rain to cause any major flooding across the area. So I think we're going to dodge the bullet as far as the storm system goes and the impacts. There have been a bunch of tornadoes down over Alabama, especially, and Mississippi. And so far today, there have been 21 reports of tornadoes leveling some homes down that way. My previous Facebook post just showed some of that activity. So we're going to look at our kind of wet weather pattern that we have through tomorrow night. And then we will look ahead to some nice weather as spring begins this weekend. Checking out some of the comments here. We have Danielle Risinger. Thanks for watching here tonight. Angela Secundino from Adair County. You're going to have to help me with that one. Beverly Haggis from Borden, Stacy Clark, Michael Thompson, Tanya Makowitz, Deborah Coward, Joni Hyatt from Vine Grove, Doug Blevins, Joshua Violet, Chad Quick from New Albany, and we have Kathy Willis. Thanks for watching here tonight. Mark Blankenship from Carter County, and Pat Bland from Falls of the Rough. That's a good spot to be a lot of the times. Here is the risk of severe weather for the rest of today, and it is still a high risk. Now, high risk over Alabama does not happen very often across the entire United States. The Storm Prediction Center has only given out a high risk a few times over the last several years. We have had 2 or 3 over the last decade. The last real memorable high risk that we got was on March 2nd, 2012. Of course, the big Henryville tornado there that swept through lots of southern Indiana. So high risk is pretty rare, and that's what they've had over the deep south today. But notice that we, again, dodge that threat with it all off to our southwest for the rest of tonight. And then tomorrow, the severe weather risk is to our east as the unstable air moves over Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, where there could be a significant outbreak of severe weather in those locations over the southeast tomorrow. So again, we're just kind of lucky that the dynamics, the unstable air, the jet stream, all the ingredients for severe weather were just off to our south. With that said, here is still some of that active weather, mainly over Alabama right now, where there is a tornado watch. It looks like there's one tornado warning just north of Montgomery. Otherwise, a couple severe thunderstorm warnings. So not as bad as it was down that way. As we head back home here, we've had one batch of rain move through. We've got a little bit of a break, and now you can see some showers and thunderstorms that will be arriving in from the southwest a little bit later on tonight. Now, certainly possible you might hear some rumbles of thunder, but our setup is not conducive to severe weather, thankfully. So again, things mainly dry at the moment. Let's switch it over to FUTURECAST. And here comes that next area of rain through the overnight, tomorrow morning, kind of a wet start for the morning drive. That is there at 7 a.m. It'll be mild tonight, upper 50s and lower 60s as we get started tomorrow morning. We'll take it into the afternoon. Again, we'll get breaks. Not going to be a total washout over the next 24 hours. And enough of a break that we get up to the mid and upper 60s for tomorrow afternoon. And as this area of low pressure moves through the area, we'll continue to have some scattered rain on the light side tomorrow night left over before it all begins to move out. And then we are left with some chilly breezes Friday. Some of those wind gusts could be 20 or 30 miles per hour. And notice the high temperatures backing down to the upper 40s and lower 50s for Friday. So a brisk finish to the winter season. Friday, our last day of winter. And this first spring weekend is actually looking pretty nice for us. Live view outside here. It is in the upper 50s, humidity 89%, just a light breeze from the east and southeast. And temperatures are pretty steady across the area, mostly in the mid to upper 50s. For tonight, some scattered rain, a few thunderstorms, low of 56. And tomorrow, occasional rain, high of 65. If we get a little more of a break in the afternoon, might be able to get a little bit warmer than that 65 degrees. We'll see about that. And then we cool it down into the weekend, 52 Friday, upper 50s on Saturday. Spring officially begins early on Saturday, and then Sunday a high of 65 and some upper 60s next Monday and Tuesday. The GFS weather model has some rain moving in on Tuesday. The Euro holds it off until Wednesday. So there's still a little bit of a discrepancy there on those rain chances. So we're still just, late Tuesday and Wednesday giving us the return of some rain chances around that time period. But it looks like we'll have a nice weekend of weather here on the way. And again, this time around, it looks like we're going to be lucking out for the most part as far as severe weather, because it looks like most of that is going to track off to our south. Let's go find one more map here. This is the what we call the C.A.P.E, the convective available potential energy. So the energy that storms use to become severe, basically. And you can see the heart of that is down over the deep south, over Mississippi and Alabama. Not much around here until tomorrow early morning. Just a little bit of energy for some thunderstorms. But notice the higher energy tomorrow afternoon is there around Georgia, Carolina, off to the southeast. We'll bring it back to the 7-day forecast before we wrap things up here tonight. Rusty Brooks, thanks for watching. We've got Donna White, Lydia Lewis, Jane Timberlake from Corden, Indiana, Jerry Buckler from Flaherty, Kentucky, Carol Brummett, thanks for watching. The Bargain Barn in Columbia, Kentucky, Lisa Elswick, Don Logston from Elizabethtown, Angela Secundino, I guess I got it close enough. Sharon Popham, thanks for tuning in here. Mary Jo Eisenhower from Crothersville, Indiana. Katie Schaefer from Terre Haute, thanks for watching. Hope you're doing good. And thank you all for tuning in here tonight. You have a good evening as well, Lillian. And we will see you in about an hour and 7 minutes on WHAS 11 News, the night team, as we'll be tracking some more wet weather rolling into Kentucky a little bit later on tonight. Hey, sleep well. Have a peaceful